What's going on, guys? We are going to test out this new product by Refrigeration Technologies. It is called Viper Heat Blocking Gel. And here's a little information on it. The Viper Heat Blocking Gel is a thermal absorption compound that will prevent heat damage to components during a low temperature braze or soldering. Used as a flame retardant on walls and surrounding areas to prevent fires. This water-based formula wipes off easy. It is safe to use on all types of materials and will not produce toxic or hazardous fumes. For high temperature brazing, soldering, or welding, we recommend our Viper Wet Rag Heat Blocking Putty. Please see directions and visit our website for more information. So basically this product is going to be used sort of in conjunction with the Viper Wet Rag. So you would use this like in a wall cavity to spray down any combustible materials that are around the braze area. So what I'm going to do today, sort of as a test, is one, I'm going to spray some of that on this piece of wood, some of the heat blocking gel, and we'll see how it reacts with the wood. And also I have a couple pieces of just like a terry cloth here. They're not wet or anything, they're just little pieces of terry cloth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to douse this one down with the heat blocking gel, and I'm just going to show you, this will be as like a control, and we're not going to put anything on this, just to show you how quickly this stuff will go up in flames. So that's what we're going to do, test this product out and see how it works. We already have the nozzle open, so we'll just spray some, over here. And they recommend using a generous amount. We're not going to go crazy, but I'm not sure if you can see that, but you got about 2.5, maybe 3 inches worth right there. I am going to take this rag, and I guess we'll set you right here. We'll see if we can get some of this product on there. And again, this is for low temperature, something that's not typically coming in direct contact with the flame, but is going to be very close to the material that you're soldering, brazing, etc. You could probably use this on the actual pipes if you're just like 95.5 soft soldering plumbing, or even Stay Bright 8 probably, since that is a lower melting point, much lower than a oxyacetylene torch, which is what I'm going to be using. So we'll go ahead and fire this thing up and see what the gel can do. Got a wet rag, a literal wet rag, sitting on standby, because I am going to test this little piece of terry cloth as my control. Obviously I know what's going to happen, but just for video purposes we will we'll go ahead and test that, and then I'll move on to the others. And again, we are using an oxyacetylene torch, which can get very, very hot very quickly. So I'm sure this is gonna, yeah, it doesn't take any time right there. So obviously that is gonna burn really easily if the flame can get to it. And you can see a little section actually where I missed it with the gel. And again, it's not necessarily designed to be in direct contact of a oxyacetylene torch, but as you can see, where I missed the gel, burned completely away. I can see the wood underneath, but the rest of it is doing extremely well. You can even see the wood starting to burn on the edges. Now I'm just starting to burn through. It is a water base, so I'm assuming that I'm evaporating through it. We'll go over to the wood right here and we'll see. Oh yeah, you can see it cooks that wood around there really quickly. Hopefully I don't set my smoke alarms off in here. Oh yeah, that's just barely warm. Very cool. literally and figuratively. But it is water-based. I don't smell any fumes. I don't see the actual gel itself smoking or anything like that. I'm actually very impressed with the product. Like I said, I've used several of these type of gels in the past and wasn't really a big fan of them at all. But this one's definitely pretty impressive. Also, the cleanup is really easy because it is water-based, so you basically just have to wipe it off, and you can still hopefully see it doesn't solidify or anything like that. It still stays in basically the same form that it was and wipes right off of the area. So using this in conjunction with the Viper wet rag heat blocking putty is definitely a winning combination. Been using this now for over 2 years. We have it on all our service vans, and we're definitely going to add this heat blocking gel to the vans as well. I work in a lot of crawl spaces and attics, so we're dealing with a lot of brazing around definitely sensitive materials, especially in these older trailers or older homes, plantation houses, things like that. All the wood in there has dried out over 50 to 100 years and is more or less kindling. If you flirt with it with a flame, it's gonna catch. So definitely gonna keep this stuff on the truck now, protect those sensitive surfaces. Again, you could probably use it for like Stay Bright 8 if you wanted to actually apply it to the copper pipes. Same thing with like a soft solder, a 95.5, something like that. Definitely you could add that to the pipes. I don't do really any soft soldering, or I don't use Stay Bright 8. Not that I have anything against it. I just don't use it. Just prefer the oxyacetylene torches. But I'd be curious to see somebody use that, the heat blocking gel with the Stay Bright, and see how that performs. Definitely looks like it takes heat really well, and does exactly what it says it does on the bottle. So again, thanks to Refrigeration Technologies for sending this over for me to test. If you're interested in the product, you can visit their website, www.refrigetech.com. Made in America. Here's your part number, RT410S. And yeah, really happy with the product. So thanks again, guys. Have a couple more products that we're going to be testing here soon, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.